La Familia. Check me out. Just hear me out for 1 second, family. See, I like to compare life to dominoes. That's a perfect analogy for me for life. You know, in dominoes, sometimes you might get slammed down. Sometimes you might not win. But if you connect the dots, that's how you score points. And that ultimately will help you achieve that win. You gotta connect those dots. That's what you gotta do in life. You connect those dots, you measure your velocity and how far you have came from the beginning. You measure the distance and the time traveled to get to the point that you at now. And when you do that, then you'll value every step of the way. Value every small win. Every step is all important. All of them are lessons, whether it was a blessing or just a stressful lesson. Whether you got knocked down on your behind and had to get back up and figure out what you did wrong, that way you don't go through that same thing again, it should all be appreciated in the same way. You feel me, family? But with that being said, kick that intro for me one time. Believe it. What's going on today, folks? It's your boy King KO, back with another video. And for today's topic, man, we got that boy Dusa. But I'm gonna try to post a few times today though, man, because we got a few topics to talk about. And yeah, man, this man Dusa dropped a few new tracks. But before we get into this, I know y'all been seeing me posting little stuff like this, you know, talking about artists and whatnot. I just posted one about who's the greatest lyricist of all time, as well as, you know, pretty much like a versus between Pretty Ricky and B2K, you know, who was the more influential R&B singing group in the early 2000s, because as we all know, regardless of where you was at, you seen them youngins, you know what I'm saying, at the time, they was doing their thing, man. So, yeah, man, I just want to know y'all taste in music. And if y'all know music, let me know what your thought is as far as who you rocking with. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get to Dusa. Now, Dusa has been dropping very, very frequently. And of course, he's been doing that since he's been out. He's been focused on his dream. But it seems as though he's been dropping a little bit more as he's been signed to BWA. Now, in a lot of these most recent songs, it seems like there has been a lot of shiggities. So let's go ahead and check them out and see what my boy Dusa got going. Believe that.
It's about the times when I was broke up in the street, going to war with $1 million. Not $1 to my name, but I got the heat.
He said, reminiscing about the time he was broke up in the street, going to war with $1 millionaire. You know, he got that heat. Now, who could he been talking about? Who could he have been talking about? I mean, I don't know. Let's stay tuned to the end of these shiggities and then we'll discuss it. But if you got an idea, go ahead and drop that in the comment section, family. But let's move on. I feel like that little dude, he shouldn't have never crossed the line. Walked down, face something, head shot with that iron.
We go body for body, I'm really on my mind. Feel the slime on my belt, yeah, you know we slinging nine. Feel the slime on my belt, yeah, you know we slinging nine.
Whoa, hold up. Did he just say that? Yeah, I think he just said that, family. Yeah, this man's disrespectful and he don't even care.
Every time they make a diss, I make them second line. Whack a few and make a respect your mind.
Whack one, whack a few, or make them female dogs respect your mind. Well, I didn't know that'll make female dogs respect your mind. So I guess you gotta whack them, man. You gotta bust them upside the head, family. That's how you get your female dog to act right. I guess that's what he trying to say, man. So, you know, all of y'all with them pit bull puppies out there, man, and they keep peeing and pooping on your carpet in the house and whatnot, just smack them upside the head, man. They'll get right, man. My boy Dusa giving us that game, man. Let's go ahead and see what else he had to say. But last, but most certainly not least, this last one was probably the most disrespectful. I'm telling you, when I'm saying I'm telling you, this man Dusa was really wilding on this one, as well as being lyrical and having a flow with it and making you bob your head while he being disrespectful. Man, y'all just listening to this.
Word around town, I walked them down and I blanked these.
Word around town, I walked them down, then I blanked them. Whoa! Disrespectful. And you know we ain't with that disrespecting the dead. Chill out, Dusa. Wildin', my boy. Let's see what else he had to say.
Ain't real. Tears feeling still, and now they wanna chill. This the way we live.
Shiggity's fired. Shiggity's fired. Who got hit?
Pull his big one and blow his face off. He tried to run, we ran him down and blew his brains off. You know the way.
Somebody get this man a filter. Man, somebody get all these rappers a filter. None of them got one, for real.
I on my head, the last play.
This too much for me, man.
What happened to him, Dusa? He shouldn't with Dusa.
If y'all go listen to the real song, you know, I couldn't play it here, you know. This is just slowed down and chopped up for copyright reasons. You know, YouTube don't be trying to let me react to nothing without giving me a copyright strike for some reason. But, man, you could tell he was really feeling this, man, like he really felt it. You know, there was a lot of disrespect in his song, man. So I mean, Dusa, man, the flow was nice. You know what I'm saying? Lyrics, he lyrical, you know, but what he was saying, man, you know, man, it was too much, man. It was too much for me, man. But it was man, the dude got talent, man. I just want to see Dusa kind of hop off of, you know, all of the slanging on and, you know, show his versatility. But this last little part to show you exactly, this is basically him putting, you know, the receipt on it. This is him putting, you know, the on it. So y'all go ahead and listen.
There's another man down, tell him call a coroner. Pull up in the Benz coupe, right in the bottom hurt, right in the bottom hurt, right in the bottom hurt. Had problems, but we strapped up with them choppers, still post up on my block like.
By the way, shout out to him, you know, for getting a song with almost 2 million views. He got a couple of them almost hitting 1 million. But as you can see, man, he said he pulled up right in that bottom. You know, so he pulling up on y'all already know who. We ain't even got to speak on it. You already know what the business is with that situation. But yeah, man, shout out to that song. Now, we're going to get into a few key points that he spoke about to give our idea of who he could be talking about. He said he going to war with a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Also spoke up on, you know, a situation where he don't face somebody or somebody around the situation don't face somebody, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And we all know the situation. If you know, you know. We ain't gonna speak on it. If you don't know, do your research, you know, on the reason why he was alleged to have, you know, been the parish for it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna give too many details as far as that. But we do got a family member in NFL Crash or Lick Crash. He just did a feature with Dusa. Well, featured on one of Dusa's track or his track, you know, whichever one it was. But as you can see, man, it just dropped. Do something. It's most definitely heat. So y'all go check it out. Like I said, this is a family member, you know, so he a part of the fam. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out, man. That's La Familia, 100. Now, another thing he did say in the song is that he slang on like Lil Finn. As well as we heard Lit Yoshi talk about that in the song again with, you know, that man Fredo Bang, you know, the one that went crazy. You know, the one that people thought Fredo kind of sent shiggities at Boosie in. But I just want to touch on Lil Finn just for a slight second. As we all know, Lil Finn is Lil Fat's partner. That was his day one. That was his brother. You know, they were super close. You know, and Lil Fat was known to be, you know, a real one in the streets, and most definitely, certainly was certified. Now, Finn was basically the boogeyman. Finn was the one who was airing things out. Finn was quick to clap. He didn't have no second guessing about busting. He was even immortalized within Boosie's legacy because Boosie made a song about him, Gangsta Nick, another name for Finn. Y'all go check him out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check out that song. Now, what I want to say is, as we all know, and for those of you who don't know, Lil Ivy Jr. was like a big dog. He was a big dog for everybody, but he really took Lil Finn under his wing. He really took Nick under his wing. Now, my question is, and we all know he come from the bottom, but he was always with Ivy. Ivy used to pick him up and come buy him shoes and clothes and all that different stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can go look at the Lychee interview to get a grasp about, you know, the relationship between Lil Ivy and Lil Finn. That was like his pops. He would have did anything for Lil Ivy, you know. He pretty much was ready to slide on the whole city by the time, you know, Ivy lost his life. So my question is, man, had Ivy never passed and Finn never passed, what would have came about all of this, you know? But if the same circumstances happen like we seen today, would you have seen Finn rock with TBG, or would he stay with Blood and rock with BBG? Because as we all know, a lot of his Blood family are BBGs, you know, Baby Joe, Tyler, and the list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? So we got to ask that question, because a lot of TBG members feel comfortable saying they slung iron like Finn in songs. They feel comfortable paying their respect to Lil Finn just because they felt like he was one of them. You know, grew up around Boulevard, Mel 7, all of them. You know what I'm saying? So they felt like he was a part of their group as well. And, you know, loyalty matters over anything. You know, you can have the same blood as somebody and not be loyal to them. You can have the same blood as somebody and be an enemigo. You know, your blood will take you out quicker than, you know, somebody who is actually an enemy. So you got to understand that blood doesn't necessarily mean anything. And you got people fighting. We remember the fight that happened with Baby Joe after, you know, Lit Yoshi said that in the song. But would Finn have chose Baby Joe and the rest of them over TBG? And then there's the flip side as well, because you also got to understand that, you know, that man Block, him and Block was locked in. That was his little cousin. That's the one he ran with. That was his baby cousin. So with him being a BBG, would that have pulled him towards the latter side? And would he have turned his back on TBG and them and have been a situation with them? You know, those are the questions we got to ask. But at the end of the day, him and Boosie had a situation going on as well. So that could have probably put him in hot water with the side. Man, so many things would have been different had Lil Ivy and Finn been alive. Especially even after the passing of Lil Ivy, Finn being alive, so many things would have been so different. There would have been so many splits and cuts and situations. Or would they have cleared everything up and things still ended up like they were today? You know, it's just one of those things to contemplate and really think about, man. Like, Finn is a key player in this whole situation, as well as Ivy. Ivy's the biggest key player. And I feel like everything fell down after Ivy, you know, left. And that's what could have caused the split. You know, had Ivy actually been alive, there probably wouldn't be this situation going as far as it has now. You probably wouldn't even have seen Nussie lose his life. You know, just crazy things, man. Just crazy things really there to contemplate. But like I told y'all, man, make sure that you tap in, because I'm gonna try to go ahead and drop again. You know, I'm working on 3 videos actually at the same time right now. I'm gonna go ahead and kick this one out for y'all. You know, let me know what y'all think about Dusa's comments. Let me know what y'all think, who he was talking to. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you like the video, man, because y'all see me grinding. You know, you see us grinding. You see the family grinding. What I do, y'all do. We grinding, and we gonna go up together and do this together. Now, I didn't get as many comments about if y'all wanted to do the situation with we all donating, you know, and kicking that back out to the homeless, or kicking that out to the family members to help within the community. You know what I'm saying? Help one of y'all pay y'all bills, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, just support the family as a whole, man, because I really want to do something for y'all. Like y'all know, I'm not rich yet, man. I'm not rich at all. you know, hopefully we can get to that point where we can make some success off this channel, because all I really want to do is kick it out back out to the community. But, you know, till that point, man, we're going to have to come together as a group and try to make that happen amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on all these situations down in the comment section. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and ring that bell icon. I'm trying to shorten up the videos like y'all asked me to. But make sure you comment, share this video, share the video. That's vital as well. And with that being said, I'm out. Believe it.